Hi, friends. If you build your community on Circle and you have ever logged in on a Monday morning, taken one look at your community feed and immediately just, you know, close that laptop because who has an hour to scroll through everything? Well, friend, this video is for you. I'm going to show you the exact prompt I run every Monday to figure out what is happening in my community in about 30 seconds. Friends, this is the first video in a series where I'm breaking down my favorite Circle MCP prompts, the ones I rely on inside my own community every single week. If you've not heard of the Circle MCP yet, here is the short version. It is the connection between your Circle community and your AI tool of choice. Once it's connected, your AI can now answer real questions about your real community. No copy and pasting required. In this video, I'm going to walk you through three things. First up, how my project is set up so these prompts actually work well. Then the weekly recap prompt itself and what the output looks like when I run it. All right, friends, let's dive in. So this is a project inside of Claude. And how projects differ from just regular chats is that I have fed it with some instructions, some context, and a lot of goodies that help me get the best outputs. And this is the part most people skip. Most people will drop a prompt into AI and hope for the best. And sometimes it works. But most of the times, you get something generic, off target, or something that sounds like a stranger wrote it. So here's the question I had to figure out. How do I make sure my prompt actually does what I want it to do? Not what AI thinks I want, but what I actually want. And the answer is context. You teach your AI about your community before you ask it to do anything. And that's what my community voice guide does. And you can take it even a step further and implement your own agent like we do with our AI community crew. This is something I developed for my own communities, not a workbook, an AI training resource. It teaches the AI who my members are, how I talk, what we value, and what language to use. Once it's loaded into a project like this, every prompt I run goes through that lens. Your prompt library is only as good as the context behind it. Now, let me show you what this looks like in practice. This is the prompt I like to run every Monday morning. Give me a rundown of what has happened in my community in the last 7 days. For each significant conversation, include a one-sentence summary of the topic, the status, and the direct Circle link to the thread or post so I can click through and respond. Sort the list with anything needing my attention at the top, then hanging threads, then resonating ones. Keep each entry to 2 lines so I can scan quickly. Now, I want to flag here that I have already connected to the Circle MCP within my Claude account. Then I send it off. It's pulling directly from my Circle community right now. No exports, no manual work, just actual data. And there you have it. Posts that need attention, things that are resonating, and it allows me to do a follow-up. Draft a response to Casey's post in MCP video, what should I cover? In my voice, show me the draft first. Do not post anything until I tell you it's okay to post. Look at that. Because my voice guide is loaded into this project, the response actually sounds like me. Not perfect, but a really solid starting point. Now, this part matters. I can see exactly what is about to be posted before it goes anywhere. If I love it, I can just say, okay to post, and Claude will post it directly to my community. If I want to tweak it, I can edit it myself, paste my version back, and say, post this version instead. You stay in control. The AI doesn't post anything until you give it the green light. I'm going to tell Claude this is okay to post over into the community. Done. The response is live in my community. The whole cycle from I need to respond to this to the responses posted took less than a minute. Okay, quick recap of what we just did. We opened a project that already has my community voice guide loaded in, as well as some other knowledge. So the AI knows my community and my voice before I even ask it anything. We ran one prompt, the weekly recap, and in 30 seconds, we get a sorted list of every conversation in my community that needs my attention, including the direct links to go respond. Then we asked for a draft reply, reviewed it, and posted it without ever leaving Claude. That entire workflow used to be a Monday morning ritual that took me at least an hour. Now it is the first 5 minutes of my day. And if you run a really active community, imagine doing this daily. A 30-second catch up first thing every morning instead of falling behind by Wednesday and trying to dig out by Friday. Remember, though, your prompt library is only as good as the context behind it. The connection gets you the data. The context gets you the results. If you want to learn how to set this up in your own community, including how to put together a project that works for the way you communicate with your members, I'm running a free workshop called Circle MCP 101 on Thursday, March 14th at 12 noon Eastern. I'll walk you through it live. The link is in the description. This was one prompt of my series, more coming soon. Bye, friends.